So I just wanted to ask, since you're one of these younger guys that has come onto the scene, right? And then in the last, I think 5 years or something, like you've been involved with the scene. The scene has changed insanely, like drastically, right? So how do you manage the social media expectation with your artistic like fulfillment and everything in between going on?
Well, the very makeup of Reels as a platform has changed so much since we started. Because Television debuted in 23 and it's 26 now. And the algorithm and the way people consume content has changed a lot in these past 3 years. I think the monopoly of Instagram over visual content is something that was established earliest in 21, 22. And 23 is when it really came into its own, Reels as a platform. And just the shift from even slightly longer forms of content. That's something that we're grappling with because I don't think this is music that's too reliant on hooks. You know, we've kind of made the album in a way that it's supposed to be a holistic experience, the whole listening thing, and you're supposed to sit and listen to it in one go. But it's something that we're grappling with and learning because I don't think you can crack it truly because this entire ecosystem is constantly reinventing itself. All the time, and sometimes I have so much trouble wrapping my head around it. Being a child of the internet, you know, I was born in 2005, and my parents were working in media, so internet access was just a thing that we had at age 2, 3, and just understanding those shifts. It's something that requires you to keep your eye on the ball all the time, and that does take away from your artistry. Because if you're worried so much about how you're promoting things, and like you're so worried about the how that you forget the what. Yeah.
So fucking true, na.
Yeah.
Like it's like more like hate the game, not the player kind of thing. Like
I mean,
at this
ultimately, there's an entire machinery that makes things happen in a certain manner. So you can't go up against it alone.
Yeah.
And I mean, lots of people like to speak of revolution as just something that comes about when 2 or 3 people decide to do something, but I don't think it's that simple. Like I'm talking about it in terms of just content and our relationship with art. I don't think it's that easy. If you have the resources to do it, then sure. I mean, some bands have the resources to say, we're going to pull our music off Spotify. I think Pacifist has done that. I love their music. I think they've done that. And some other bands in India have also done that. But I think it's just robbing yourselves of a means of discovery. Because if you are in this game, you're going to have to play by the rules of the taskmaster, so to speak, or the game master.
And also, like, since like the internet is like a great discovery tool. Like a lot of people, like beforehand, like radio and all, like people think like artists wanted to do radio shows. Like it's not like you had to meet a media buyer and a media person, and then you have to lick their ass for like 2-3 weeks at least.
Like, to even get get a call from them or something.
And like then also your radio slot wasn't guaranteed. Like a TV slot, the fucking forget about it, right? Like a lot of people just I think forget like how accessible social media has actually made it for people.
It really has. I think there are arguments to be made for both sides of the thing, where the saturation doesn't help, but the saturation is a product of widespread access.
And you know where saturation actually helps? In your mix.
Yeah, but I think there are arguments to be made about both things, but you can be really worried about what school of thought you want to subscribe to, and you're going to forget to work on your art. So I know it's important. I know there's so much information being shoved into our brains right now as a generation, and like even you're half a generation, one generation ahead of me. You're like a late millennial, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Early Gen Z, late millennial. You're on the cusp of that.
Yeah. Worst case scenario.
We have grown up with just a swath of information being forced down our throats.
Yes.
And it's changed the way our brains work, and it's definitely rewired us for the worse. I think we're crankier, we're more impatient,
100%.
we're more worried in general. We're more wrinkled at age 20 than our parents were at, 25, 26, 27.
50, bro.
Even 50, man. They fucking I need fuckloads of Botox to save this face. But फंडा यही है यार कि आप ultimately चिंता कर सकते हो या फिर आर्ट बना सकते हो. Of course, there's a middle ground there, but managing that middle ground doesn't involve finding a trick. It involves being mindful on the daily and just having presence of mind. I think presence of mind, commitment to learning things and managing your ideas, your emotions, and just being on the ball is something that all of us have to learn if we want to get anywhere in any field. Yeah.
So guys, that's all from my side. Why don't you play us out with a kick-ass riff from your album?
Alright, what do we want to hear?
Probably Chore again.
Chore, again.
Thank you so much, man. Cheers.
Thank you for having me, man.
That was it. Finally.
That was half a dab.
Half a dab.
Next time,
Yeah.